Ready or not, digital transformation is reinventing business as we know it. Every enterprise, including yours, now faces a choice between innovation or extinction. Digital transformation is not specifically about IT or technology. It's about redefining your entire business strategy, perhaps even changing your corporate culture. To succeed in digital, your company should think of technology not just as a support function, but as a strategic competency. Digital transformation is not just about applying technology to your business. It's actually about creating entirely new business models on the backbone of technology. Amazon.com was not just a shop with a website. It forever disrupted and revolutionized the entire concept of shopping and more. It's now imperative for every business to adapt to and take advantage of the ways the digital world has radically changed consumer behavior and expectations. Your customers, your channels, and your competitors have already gone digital. As of 2017, mobile devices dominate total minutes spent online, searching, reading email, browsing, and buying. That's globally, from 71% in the US to 91% in Indonesia, and 67% of millennials, 56% of Gen Xers, 41% of baby boomers, and 28% of seniors prefer to shop online rather than in-store. And it's not just for retail consumers. 55% of B2B buyers say they search for product or vendor information on social media. And according to a 2017 CloudCraze study, 55% of B2B buyers expect mobile access to a seller's e-commerce platform. Even your own products, employees, and business operations are already dependent on digital technology. The digital transformation continues to accelerate for two main reasons. First, technology is evolving at an exponential rate. Second, data is far more plentiful and usable. Mastering emerging technology has always made the difference between companies being competitive or barely keeping up. What makes today's digital transformation different is the extreme importance of data. Not just big batches of data, but real-time data. Data about your consumers, data about your competitors, data about your supply chain, data about your markets. Having this data and knowing how to use it pulls your critical business decisions out of the shadow of opinion or guesswork and brings intelligent options into the light, instantly, so your business can do new things and do things right. The digital transformation has the potential to level the playing field. It provides low-cost tools and enables strategies that give small and medium-sized businesses a fighting chance to compete at the same level as major enterprises. Successful companies that have disrupted an entire industry often did so by changing business models and processes in ways that vastly improve the customer experience. Data is what makes these new models possible. Digital transformation depends on data, and data depends on effective collection, cybersecurity, analytics, and application. Get the data, protect the data, analyze the data, then utilize the data. These are the essentials of a digital transformation, and these are the essential skills that your company will either have to outsource, hire, or train and upskill from the inside. Do you have a digital transformation strategy? According to a 2017 Forrester report, 74% of business executives say their company has a digital strategy, but only 15% believe that their company has the skills and capabilities to execute on that strategy. Digitally transforming your organization changes everything. It changes your corporate strategy. It changes your business processes. It changes your marketing capabilities. It even changes the roles and skills you need to fill in order to bridge the gaps between your company and the technologies you need to master.
In the heart of Indonesia, amidst the bustling streets, lies a traditional shop selling several daily household items. This shop, much like many others, faces a crossroads in the digital age.
Hello, Mr. Budi. Good morning.
Hey,
Hey.
hello, welcome.
Yeah, I want buy
Good morning.
I want buy the new shoes.
Want to buy new shoes?
The Nike one, the Air Jordan.
What size?
Good morning.
Hey, welcome. Good morning as well.
I want to buy shoes.
What size? Uncle got many.
Hello, Mr. Budi.
Yeah, hello too. Welcome. What do you want to buy?
Oh, my Jordan. The red one, ah.
Yo, one by one. Okay.
So long, ah. It's really crowded, today.
Meet Mr. Budi, a dedicated shop owner who has served his community for decades. But times are changing, and the digital revolution is now knocking on his door.
Digital marketing, e-commerce, Shopee, TikTok. What the hell is this? Don't need any of that lah. My customer know me. They come here every day. So why should I change?
Despite the growing trend of digitalization, Mr. Budi decides to stick to his conventional ways.
No, sorry cannot offer a cheaper price anymore. I need to calculate electricity lah, rent lah, and so on lah. No, profit so little for me. How?
Sorry, Mr. Budi. I cannot buy from you. I think the online store is more cheaper than your price. No, I cannot.
Wah, hello Dandy.
Hello, sir.
Long time no see, my favorite customer.
Yeah.
Why do you seldom shop here now?
Yeah, you know, I love your store. I really love your store. It's really cool, but I prefer to go online, sir. It's more easier.
I see. Okay lah. Go.
As time passes, Mr. Budi's reluctance to adapt to the digital age takes its toll. Sales drop, debts rise, and he struggles to keep his business afloat.
I've never thought that in my lifelong business will ever fail me like this Closing.
The refusal to embrace digital transformation led to a sad end for Mr. Budi's beloved shop.
What's this Shopee, Tokopedia, Instagram and so on? Sounds interesting. Maybe it's time for me to give this digital thing a try. Leah! Come here!
What, Dad? I'm studying now.
Come and help me!
Okay, I'm coming.
In another scenario, Mr. Budi decides to explore the world of digitalization.
Hey, yo, what's up, bro? How are you? Join the class? Hello, what's up, bro? I'm fine. You join the class also?
Okay, so in today's class, we're going to talk about the digital marketing strategy, implementation, and practice. So, first of all, the introducing digital marketing. How does digital marketing has transformed into marketing? So, digital marketing is about the audiences, digital devices, digital platforms, digital media, digital data, and digital technology. And all of this has one purpose, which is to reach larger target audience and reach new customers.
With newfound knowledge and tools, Mr. Budi's shop now experienced a remarkable transformation.
Oh, great deals and convenience. I didn't expect that a Czech guy can be engaged in digital thing. Thank you, Mr. Budi.
Oh, Mr. Budi's shop is now online. I can order my shoes there. Wow. Let's buy.
That our sales are growing, but I think we need to find a way to compete with the super apps that offers everything.
You're right. We need to do something that is unique that they cannot beat us.
What is it?
I don't know. So
Even after digitizing his business, Mr. Budi faces new challenges. Super apps and also large chain stores dominate the market, making it hard for small businesses to compete.
okay, ask my friend.
Guys.
how about we collaborate and offer exclusive local product to increase our shop impression? Let's recreate a loyal program for our customers so we can maintain it.
Oh, I think it's better nowadays if we probably promote on social media.
Actually, I agree with all of your ideas, and maybe we can emphasize our personal touch and excellent customer service too to increase our customer satisfaction. How about it?
It's cool.
Through innovation, collaboration, and a focus on unique value propositions, Mr. Budi and his peers find ways to thrive despite the competition. In the digital age, businesses must adapt to survive and thrive, such as the story of Mr. Budi. He failed to compete with other businesses because he refused to keep up with technology and embrace changes. This results in failure, and Mr. Budi needs to close his store. On the other hand, when he decided to embrace changes, he improved his business and increased his profit. Although challenges do exist in both paths, embracing digitalization provides a fighting chance to stay relevant and competitive. And here are some closing words from Mr. Budi.
Embrace change, learn new skills, and grow business. The future is digital and it's here to stay. Together, we can overcome any challenges.
This is the story of Mr. Budi and many others. The path you choose today will shape your tomorrow.
Saat ini wirausaha menjadi tren di kalangan anak muda. Mereka berlomba untuk berkreasi dan berinovasi melalui UKM ataupun sebuah perusahaan rintisan atau startup pada acara Digital Broadband Summit 2018 yang diadakan di Bandung, Jawa Barat. Laporannya sekaligus penutup perjumpaan kita di CNN Indonesia Tech News edisi kali ini. Jangan lupa tayangan-tayangan kami bisa Anda saksikan di channel YouTube CNN Indonesia di playlist teknologi dan gadget. Saya Budi Adiputro, pamit undur diri. Jangan pernah berhenti berinovasi.
Selamat di Bandung, ICT Expo 2018.
Usaha kecil menengah atau UKM merupakan tulang punggung perekonomian Indonesia. Menurut data dari Kementerian Koordinator Bidang Perekonomian, pelaku UKM di Indonesia saat ini berjumlah sekitar 59 juta unit usaha. Dari jumlah tersebut, UKM mampu menyumbang 60% PDB dan menyerap 97% tenaga kerja. Sayangnya banyak para pelaku UKM yang belum menyadari potensi dari penggunaan teknologi. Baru sekitar 8% UKM yang sudah menggunakan platform online untuk menjual produknya. Melalui bantuan teknologi, UKM sebenarnya dapat meningkatkan penjualan, mengurangi biaya operasional, serta meningkatkan layanan pelanggan dan produktivitas pekerja. Menurut Arif Mustain, masalah pola pikir digital hingga budaya digital masih menjadi penghambat.
Ya, sebenarnya ada tiga isu. Pertama, masalah digital mindset. Karena selama ini cara pendekatan kita tentang digital kan orang selalu berpikir teknologi. Sebenarnya digital tidak hanya bicara tentang teknologi, tapi tentang people juga. Nah, people itu isinya mindset dulu, mindsetnya berubah enggak. Nah, yang kedua tentang digital culture. Nah, ini lebih dahsyat lagi. Salah satu di digital yang sangat penting digital culture adalah budaya tentang inovasi. Nah, ini yang harus dikembangkan. Karena kalau kita tidak bicara tentang inovasi di digital, maka kita sebenarnya konsumen dari sebuah produk digital itu. Nah, yang ketiga yang paling sangat challenge dan mungkin ini yang juga sangat membuat kita cukup tertinggal adalah digital practice. Jadi praktek-praktek tentang mindset dan culture itu harus terlihat dalam keseharian.
Hasil survei SAP 2018 bersama Oxford Economics memperlihatkan keuntungan transformasi digital. Dari 3.000-an responden, didapatkan data bahwa 50% pengusaha retail menengah mendapatkan peningkatan pendapatan sebesar 5 hingga 10%. Danang Wisanggeni, Bandung.
Many stock booklet up. Bye. Udah ketawa lu, apa sih?
Kalau ada ayah sama anak kamu nggak boleh ketawa. Iya, coba. Oh, lu gayanya kan model fotonya kayak itu kan kayak punya.
Together, we overcome any challenges. Anjing kok ketawa lagi?